And I hope that you guys are going to work with me on that. You know, well, when I say work with me, I mean, like, forgive me. Basically, forgive my transgressions. And just enjoy my failures. Die, my darling. That's definitely a real band. Yes, these were two real bands. I think someone said, actually. Alright, so, just curious. I'm just going to poke my head at... Okay. Alright. So we could potentially go back to the blood bank now. Potentially. So you only have to leave and come back, right? That's all you need to do, and the police will have lost you, haven't they? To find Lily. Now let's do that. Let's go back in here again. Maybe have another sweep for those painkillers. Just a minute. Let's see. I got 3 experience. What's it take to upgrade my see, stealth is... I'm kind of tempted to get some more stealth, or possibly some. I have been doing quite a bit of brawling and strength and stuff, but you know, I'm gonna plump for that. I'm gonna put one in stealth right now, so that I'm a bit more stealthy, obviously, because yes, stealthing is important. But let's see if Lily's about. Maybe. See if this guy knows of her. Hello? How you doing?
Need a fix?
I need to get into the back room. That wasn't there before.
Employees only. Them's the rules of the queen bitch herself.
Well... why don't I come in there and help you reconsider?
I don't do.
Well, it's okay. The queen bitch gave me her okay. Just call her.
She did, huh? Queen bitch told me never to let anyone back there. I remember her repeating it over and over in that cold, pretentious voice.
You're a tough cookie, aren't you? So you're gonna let me know what?
Now serving number 75.
Fine. Well, you know what? I don't need you. Nah. Bye. See, I don't need you, man. Press the one. Because I can just do this. There you go. Oh, hello. Hello there. You're not in here, are you? I see you in there. What are you doing? I totally see you. I totally see you. That's definitely the lady I am trying to find. No doubt about that. But how do I get there? Well, obviously through this door, but how do I open this door? That must mean it needs a key, right? There's no vents or anything. Fine. No. So there she is. She's in there. Shall we? Shall we do this again? Oh man. Now where did I find? I mean, oh good, the guard's been replaced. What the hell? Was that there before? Right, I have been told about skill books actually. Because I'm trying to play this game slightly differently than KOTOR, basically, stopping and starting. This is going to be a continuous thing. So I'm not going to be continuously saying, oh, I've been told this and I've been told that, because then that just leads into an endless cycle of feedback, and then feedback on the feedback, and more feedback and feedback. That's just not moving because it's the stealth thing. But yes, I've been told about these. I'm going to use them now. Put the foot pedal on the desk and push the power button on the metal box. This is the house for your friend computer chip. The enchanted electronic pixie that could do 4.8 billion calculations per second. Wow, that's fast, chip. Do you see an image on the magical computer window? Regarding this will boost reading. Regarding, let's read it. And there's another one. Another diary. Want to shoot things. Okay, so... And, because I have research, I should get more for that, or something? Here's a direct question. What does research actually do? Because here's research, and I got it, and it's ability to read books and learn new abilities. Intelligence, attribute, and scholarship. Yeah, so it's... So I can read books. But basically, I now have... what went up? As firearms gone up by 1? And computers gone up by 1, I think. Means I have hacking 3, which is nice. And range combat 3. But I don't really know what research does. But anyway, that's not what I was looking for. Nice as it is. Yeah, I'm doing this again. Oh, 3, duh! Alright, yeah, so we got this. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I could use a little help down here. Can you go up to the control substances for some morphine? Okay, and then... No, it's not for personal use. I didn't know they were out upstairs. Maybe you can get some in Malcolm's office. Okay. So that's why I need to go to Malcolm's office. I don't need to go upstairs at all. Even though I might do that. I might do that. I'm gonna save it now. I'll just save it as a quick save, actually. No, not actually. There it is. Okay. Right, I got morphine. Good, right. So did I miss that last time? Why did I put help? I know what I'm doing. Hippo... That got hypocrites. I know, it's off Bill and Ted. Alright, so HPO. Ruptured organs, lacerations, internal bleeding, condition critical. That would be critical, wouldn't it? Severe tinea infection, compound by untreated herpes. Yikes. Dimash? It's always nice to read this, isn't it? Oh, I didn't. What the fuck? Frequent bouts of sexilia. I don't know what that is. Maybe they made it up. Maybe not. Interesting. Maybe I'll look that up. Maybe you guys will just tell me. You'll tell me what you... Chronic... Incurable. Right, that's far too techie for me. Okay. Tonight. Oh, suspicious. Anyone? Okay. Malcolm, are you free tonight? I thought. Okay, who's this from? B. Penis. Okay, are you free tonight? I thought you could swing by my apartment after your shift. Do you still make house calls? You do still make house calls, don't you, Doctor? I have something that needs to be checked out. Paige. Paige Bennis. This is from... I think she's suspicious. Do I really have to ask twice? We don't have to do anything if you don't want, but I really do need some help studying for my anatomy test. Please? Oh, Malcolm, you dog. I guess we'll see you around 5. Yes, I really glad you finally decided to come over. And if you want to show me some anticipation, you just have to ask. Appreciation. Why I keep making words up? On your way home. This is from... do you think, probably his wife, do you think you'll be able to get a day off next week? My mother's coming into town on Thursday. I bought a new mattress and some new curtains for the guest room. And do you think you can pick up some donuts and orange juice on the way home for breakfast? Donuts for breakfast. So I don't have to go here. Oh, what? No! No! Why? What? No, 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 no! I'm just gonna have to run away, aren't I? Yeah, it's right there. I'm just gonna have to run away.
They're gone.
Oh, no. Okay, good, good. That's helpful. Let's leave. 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 I suppose if I put the blood buff on, that would also help my stealth, would it? Dunno. Alright, anyway, right, we're leaving. We are so leaving, except for this up here. Although now I can maybe hack some other stuff since I get an extra point in hacking. Although I think I got this one, didn't I? Yeah, now I can get everything, yeah. Okay, we're seeing this. Cowbell. Yeah, we're seeing these anyway. How to get into there? I'm not too worried. Like, you know, I can come back later and do it, you know, and whatever. I'm just a little bit nervous. So then I'm just gonna go. I didn't mess up too much there, and I got what? Well, I got partly what I needed. It's not entirely what I intended to do, but I did it. I got the morphine, so I could always take that to him. Yeah, I'll take that to him now because he kind of needs that, doesn't he? And then we'll go to the club and probably do some dancing and stuff. Oh yeah, and the main quest. I got your morphine. Maybe I should have read it. Read the description. You're welcome. Bye. Yay! Needed that. And? Yeah, 1. That's fair enough. Now I know how to steal a bit better. And that's why I graded my stealth. That sort of works. Alright then. Let's go to the club. Yeah. Because just yeah, here it is. Just to recap. The warehouse been used by the Sabbat that must be infiltrated and destroyed. The problem is that Bertram Tung, the only person who might be able to get you in, is in hiding because he's in a feud with Therese Vorman, the owner of the asylum. So I have to go to the asylum, talk to her to, you know, do that. It's cool. Anyway. Yeah, she was in there. Oh yeah, and this as well. I was told something about that, well, part of the patch or whatever. I'll do that in a bit. Perfectly safe. Someone's walking by. I'll just, don't worry. People do this all the time down here. Maybe I'll have a bit of a dance. Because now I've got some humanity. Let's have a little check about how much I've got. And I did notice that the, yeah, we're about halfway. The music in this area is quite loud. There's not much I can do about it unless I go into the settings every time I come in here. If I do that, then that will turn all the sounds down. Let me know what you think about that. But I don't think we're going to have this conversation within this area, because I need to get in here, don't I? So I might need to speak to the barman.
Something else you'd eat, beautiful?
Yeah, Therese. I've also got a point about this area. I might not make it now, though.
Therese? She's upstairs.
The people in it.
She has business to attend to, but I can hear her and Jeanette bickering from here. Why do you need to see her?
Called her earlier. Interviewed for the part-time hostess position.
Damn, I wish it was my job. Go on up and see her. Take the elevator over there.
Bye-bye. We might have a dance if we're successful. Is it going? No, no, wait, no, no. I didn't think there'd be a... That's actually quite clever in a way. Yeah, I like that. So this elevator does work. Oh, look, it's moving. Right, the music's finished, yeah. There's been a massive debate, massive, I say, relatively to my comment, my channel, in the comments.
It was called Santa Monica.
Oh, never
not
mind.
Stuck-up bitch. So bogus. I can't even look at you sometimes. Jezebel. Oh, Therese, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century vibe. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked painted pout, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no shame. Let's see who is without sin past the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig as well? I'm your sister. How can you treat me like this?
I wasn't watching.
Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
Oh, now I can go in. That's weird. But yeah, as I was saying about the ladies downstairs and how you can use them as blood banks, basically. They're there to be bitten. And your character has no sexuality because you're a kindred. I don't really want to bring this up again, even though I just have. Here's my take on it, okay? I am not aware of how the universe works, okay? Because I haven't played the board game, the pen and paper incarnation of this, yeah? So in order to know something like that, the game has to tell me personally. I know through the comments, but purely from what the game has told me. I know as Jack has said, that blood is your new bread and butter, it's your heroin, it's everything, you know, you live off it, you love it, etc, etc. But at no point does it mention, oh, you have no sexual desires, etc, etc, etc. So the game does a pretty poor job in that respect. You know, it's a great game, I'm loving it, you know, it's fantastic and everything. But, you know, explaining the wider sort of attitudes and nature of Kindred, not so much is in it, really, especially according to that. So, you know, if my character had sort of like no sexual preferences at all, and, you know, suddenly biting the neck of another female was second nature to her, I would have liked to have known that, you know, because my character is not gay, and probably wouldn't have thought to have done that before. I'm kind of curious about how you guys, and this is a very good point, I'm gonna say this, would have felt if the blood banks downstairs were male, and you're playing a male character. Now, this is how I see it. You right now sitting there, you know, you're heterosexual male. Suddenly, just the thought of biting into another man's neck. I know it's to eat, it's not sexual, but even so, it's kind of weird, isn't it? You know, I'm not talking about homophobia or anything like that. It's just kind of, it's not natural. It's not what you would have done for however long you've been alive, and suddenly you're turning into a vampire, and all that's just gone. All that, you know, the restrictions you put, you know, it's not there. You know, your preferences in that sort of manner are just subject are just gone, and they are just vessels for blood, which is fair enough. If that's suddenly how it alters your brain, and that's your new mentality now, is that it's just a person with blood in it, and you get the blood out via biting them in the neck. If that's the case, then fine. But I'd like the game to explain that a bit more, because it doesn't. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, biting into a woman's neck with my character would be like, no, well, I've never really done that before. It hasn't really appealed, and yes, okay, well, there would be blood in it, but, you know, I'd prefer to, you know, do it with guys, you know? So that was where I was going with it. I'll leave it there. I could go on about exceptions and stuff, which I've heard in the game, that there is a kindred or a vampire who does have sexual desires. So it can happen. But it wasn't even like a sexual thing. It was just because she's not used to it. And yes, okay, it may be her nature now, but that wasn't really explained in the game. I know the blood's important, but you know what I'm saying? That suddenly it's just done, and it's just kind of weird, you know, to have that suddenly, like, her preferences from the past however many years she's been alive removed, and it just doesn't matter anymore, and that's, you know, it's a blank slate, and because it's not sexual anymore, it's purely feeding blood, which is fine, but again, it's not really put across in the game very well. Now, I know some of you will stand up to the game and saying, you know, it's this and that, but I don't. I think there are certain things within it that could have been improved in terms of like how. But I guess they're feeling that many guys who are playing this don't mind seeing a chick necking on another chick, and I'm included in that, absolutely. But you know, when I'm trying to roleplay it as a character, you know, it turns into a different sort of thing. Anyway, onward. Thought it was worth sort of mentioning, but I don't want it to dominate the comments, even though it probably will. Yeah, I'm just going to read this paper. Carnival of Death. Yes, we've seen that before. I know I've been sat here a while talking to myself. What do you mean? Okay, this is a nice place. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah, nice. These you two, huh? So you are that one, because the other one had ribbons in her hair. I bet you that you. Anyway, sorry. Hi, how you doing?
Chill. Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable.
It's all right.
She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary evil.
Yeah, I don't think I would like that character much. At least my character wouldn't like her too much. So I'm going to say I'm glad she's gone. You're Therese?
Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
I thought Jeanette owned the club. Let's just talk a little while.
Jeanette is the freak show I keep around to lure in curiosity seekers. She's very good with the clientele, but her business skills are approximate to those of a 4-year-old with a $1 bill and a 5 and dime.
Anyway, I needed to call for feud. Straight to business.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
Why'd you hate him?
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
When you find him and kill him, it's not really part of the deal, was it? I'm actually vaguely tempted to say that, just for the hell of it. Most people wouldn't say that, would they? I'm just thinking for, you know, just the variance. And maybe my character agrees. Didn't like the sound of a Nosferatu being unclean and everything, yada yada yada. My character's already a bit of a bitch by sending that guy to kill the president and stuff. Screw it!
I'm not sure the Camarilla would find that an acceptable method of dealing with one's rival. And right now, I very much need their approval to become officially recognized as the legitimate administrator of this city.
Yeah, well. So, but I just thought I'd throw it out there. Can I put out the word that you got no feud with him then?
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
It's unfortunate. I do need to see him.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, You'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
A spirit? You mean a ghost? Couldn't I just kill you? That's quite a spirit. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think that's too far from my character. But yeah, the ghost.
I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole lot of other things I've never seen share the night with us.
I don't have time for this Halloween bullshit.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost's may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt.
Did I say
While
that?
I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
Oh, so I'm sure. Did I press the wrong key there? I'm pretty sure I did. That was really her reply to what I said. What if I can't find a personal item?
If you have to tear the building apart, do so. 3 construction crews have already refused to go back to work because they've been spooked, so to speak.
How do I fight a ghost?
You don't. They're perfectly harmless.
Oh, so why don't you go?
As much as I'd like to ensure it's done properly, you're in no position to refuse. That is, if you still want me to call off the feud.
All right.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
Okay, I respect and appreciate that.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers.
Ugh.
You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
Sewers? You can't seriously expect me to go into the sewers?
Listen, you're young and naive, so I'll offer you this chance one more time. Continued existence versus a beautiful sunrise. I'd give it serious consideration.
Fine.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Questions? Yeah, okay. So why do you hate Tongue?
He meddles in my affairs. He's a
Lol.
bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Alright, tell me about Jeanette a little bit.
Jeanette is the freak show I keep around to lure in curiosity seekers. She's very good with the clientele, but her business skills
I
are
know.
approximate.
More questions. For example, bye.
Tongue. You're disgusting me.
Yes. Oh. You don't mind this, do you? You know, I just do it. Hang on. Oh. Is it the forget it? Oh. However, if I use this. Oh. Fine. Fine.
Tongue. Disgusting.
But you keep saying it, don't you? Like, oh no, I don't like tongue. No, no, no tongue for me. When really, we know what you mean.
Characters kind of.
Don't we? Yes. Anyway. So we don't, because of course vampires don't do that sort of thing. I'm not gonna have a dance. I'm not gonna dance. Not dancing. Not eating. Just going. Let's go check our emails and stuff. I have been told pretty early on to check my emails and read and watch the news. So checking my emails and watching the news is what I am going to do. And the sewers, ugh.